Okay, I have two Mercedes Benz keys. This one, it's already out of the case. The car won't start with this one, and the central locking is not working as well, so it's a dead key. And I have here another one. The car starts with this one, but as well the central locking doesn't work. So if I test the frequency, I get nothing. And with a working key, you can see the frequency. With this one, nothing. I already replaced the battery with a new one. Okay, let's start with this key. If I put it here and I press read on this programmer, failed to detect the transponder. Okay, so I'm gonna start with this one to see what's happening. Let's switch to the microscope. I want to test the coil first. All right, here we have the coil. Let's inspect the board first to see if we have missing components or broken components or anything else. So far anything looks good, and on the back of the board we got nothing. Let's check the resistance in this coil. I'm gonna put a probe here and one here. So we have 6 ohms. First of all, I want to redo the soldering, and then I'm gonna check again to read the transponder. Okay. So the coil should be good. And now I'm gonna test okay, still no connection, no reading. Let's check with a good starting key. Now I'm gonna use another programmer. So this programmer is special for Benz keys. Okay, I connected another programmer, and the same thing. With this key I can read the transponder, read success, and with this one we have an error. I'm gonna put it in its case just to be in the perfect position. Okay, no, so we don't have a reading. Let's continue with the troubleshooting. Okay. I'm gonna measure some capacitors here. Is that normal? We have a reading of a short circuit here, 0.3, 0.2 ohms. Zero point 0.6, 0.3. So those are filters, I think. Yes. But this one is a capacitor. Those are filters, okay. So we have a problem, maybe with this chip. Wow. So we have a short anywhere, almost anywhere on the board. So those Maxwell chips are known for these problems, and I think the solution for this key is to replace the board with a new one and then to program it in the car. Yeah. For this key doesn't work repair. I'm gonna disassemble the second key to see what's going on with the central locking. So both keys were opened before. You can see some super glue here and here on those keys. Let's see the board. Looks like some corrosion here, or maybe it's the super glue. Okay, the board is not looking very good. Look at that. Oh, and look at that. I want to clean here first. I'm gonna use a wire brush. It's a fine steel brush. We still have super glue here. So this is one of the connections to the battery, and it shouldn't look like that, because it's not going to make a connection here. Do we have a missing component here? Let's compare it with the other one. And yes, we have a missing capacitor and a missing trace, two missing traces. Look at that. This trace is broken from here to here, and maybe this one is also broken. The pads are missing. Let's use the steel brush. Alright, I want to solder here the missing capacitor, but first I want to test the same capacitors that I test on the other board. See, here we don't have a short. No short here, no short here, no short here. No, 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 no. We do not have a short here, or maybe between those traces. No. Okay. I'm gonna use the capacitor from this broken board and solder it after I restore the traces on this board. To restore the traces, I'm gonna zoom in a little bit. Okay. I'm gonna grind a little bit of traces. So they are very corroded. Okay. I'm gonna run, I think, 2 wires. Let's put some solder. Okay, let's clean the board. I'm gonna add flux again. I need some more solder. Perfect. And now I'm gonna solder it on this trace. Just like that. I think it's enough. And I don't know about this trace from here to here. It seems good. Let's clean and see. Yeah, I think this trace is good. But the trace is a little bit oxidized. Alright, I'm gonna clean it and I'm gonna mask it with solder mask, because when I'm gonna solder the capacitor here, I don't want this new trace to go away. I think it's enough. We need to scratch here now. Okay, here is not hardened. The solder mask is not hardened. Look at that. It was a little bit too much. I'm gonna apply UV again. So I think it's okay. The solder mask is hard when where it needs to be. Right now I'm gonna add some flux and some solder. And let's grab from the other board that capacitor. I'm not gonna use hot air. I'm gonna use the soldering iron and my tweezers. Just like that. I want to add more solder here. Perfect, just like that. And let's clean. Okay. Now I'm gonna test the frequency. Let's change the programmer in the shell. Oh, I put the wrong board. Okay. This is the board I've worked on, and this is the area with that tiny capacitor. I don't know if you can see. Of course, we need a battery. Oh, perfect. Look at that. 433 megahertz. Yeah, it's working. I'm gonna test it to show you on the car. And now I'm gonna put the board together, the pieces from the board. So let's try it. Perfect. And let's give it a start. Nice. Yeah, we have a working key. Okay, so we have a full working key. The customer is gonna be happy, and I'm gonna make a new key because this one on this one doesn't work the repair. Okay, let's go and work on something else now.